Hi everyone, how are you? Joe here. Nice to see you again. For those of you who know me and for those of you who don't know me, my name is Joe and I am a fanatic when it comes to decorating for seasonal, especially fall, Christmas, Easter, you know, the big ones. But I also do a lot of other little things and I would love to share them with you. This year, what I'm doing for fall is preparing to do a Tuscanesque kind of a look in the house, more elegant and less whimsical. So if you're interested in that, please think about subscribing to my channel and putting on that notification bell. Give me a thumbs up if you like it, and don't forget to send me a comment. You know I love hearing from you. I've made so many, met so many nice people on YouTube. It's been absolutely wonderful chatting with you. It's been really hot here and I've been kind of putting off everything. It's another hot and humid day. I think the real feel is like 99 again here today, but we are at the end of August, so I have to start thinking about what I'm gonna put up. So although I'm not going to actually start putting things out yet, I am going to start putting things together behind the scenes so that's ready for when I have to put it out. And today what I'm going to do is I'm going to be working on the centerpiece in the dining room. And I'll take you on a step-by-step guide through that, what I'm going to do. And I guess let's get started. And I'll see you at the end of the video again. Let me shut this off. All right, so here we are in the dining room, and what I'm going to do first is I'm going to measure from the tabletop to the base of the chandelier because I want the flower arrangement to encompass that entire area from tabletop to the chandelier. I want it to be dramatic and big. So I'm going to get my tape measure out and measure that. All right, so here is the vase or the vessel that I'm going to be using, and I think it looks really Tuscan looking, and this is what I'm going to be using on the dining room table. And as you can see, I have here, it's a 34 inches from the table to the base of the chandelier. And when I measured this vessel, it's 15 inches. So that gives me a 19-inch maximum space to create the arrangement. And I want it to be in like a pyramid kind of a shape. And I did a really rough drawing. It's kind of crummy looking, but at least gives me the idea, at least in my head, of where I'm going to start. So you can see what I did right here is I kind of just like sketched out where I want everything. So down on the bottom here, I'm going to use greenery. I have these green leaves and it has tiny little grapes that are just forming in it. And I think that'll be very appropriate for down there. The next level is going to be deep burgundy. I had to use red because I don't have burgundy pencil, but it's going to be a deep burgundy mum. And then I'm going, for contrast, I'm going to go into a very pale green hyacinth. I did want to put artichokes there. So if I do find artichokes, I am going to replace the hydrangea, I meant, not hyacinths, the hydrangea, there with artichokes, real artichokes. I'll polyurethane them and then put them in there. But I went to the farmer's market and I couldn't find any. So I'm going to try again today. And then I'm going to put a layer of orange mums. And then above that, like tiny little orange flowers that are more like a wispy kind of a looking. And then those feather picks from the Dollar Tree and a couple other green spikes in there just to fill it out. And then I have this yellow kind of like cattail-y kind of looking spike for the very top. So that's my shape. I want a pyramid shape and I want those layers. And I'll show you how I'm going to do that. Okay, so to get the height that I need and that pyramid shape, I'm going to use one of these from everybody knows those from the Dollar Tree, right? I'm going to put that there. And then I'm going to take this taller one and I'm going to put it like this so that it gives me the height I need. So now what I'm going to do is to get this in here nice and solid, I'm going to use these sticks here. I'm going to put them in here, and then I'm going to sink them into this hay that kind of like really holds on to stuff. And then to get this onto this, I'm going to use toothpicks and hot glue because I don't want it to topple over. Okay, I'm going to do that right now. Okay, so after a little coaxing, I got that in. I have that with those long sticks, and actually they stuck up a little bit, so I used those to make holes for the tall one. I put some hot glue in there as well as along the bottom to kind of keep it secured. Okay, so the next thing I did was I put the top piece in and I measured from the top to the bottom, and I'm exactly at 34 inches, right where I want to be. Okay, so now I came back down to the bottom and I used these bunches. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those bunches in the bottom here to give me my base. And then the next thing I'm going to do, according to my sketch, if you remember, is the burgundy. And here they are. And I'm going to separate each one and put those in. Let me do that and then I'll show you what that looks like. All right, so there is the burgundy level, and that took 4 of those bunches, 4 of them. I cut them, I separated them, and I put them in all the way around the whole base there. Next will be the hydrangeas. Next level in is those hydrangeas, that pale green color, so that it just, it makes the burgundy pop. And next will be orange. You got to keep stepping back from this and constantly tweaking it. Next was the orange level, and that took about 2 bunches. So the next layer, you can see these are a little bit more like wispy looking. I used 2 bunches of those. Again, I separated them all. And the next layer. Okay, so there you go. I have the bottom layer of the greenery and then the mums in the next layer. And then I have, to make that pop a little bit more, I use that pale green hydrangea color there. And then I used a mixture of they look like kind of like orange sunflowers, not really sunflowers. I don't know what kind of flower they are. And then the spiky top with the feathers on it, and then to top it off, that gold kind of cattail. I just had to pause the video because I wanted to fix the feathers. So there you go. There is the centerpiece that's going to be on my dining room table, Tuscanesque kind of a look. I think I achieved what I wanted, the cone shape and these great colors. And I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you learned a little bit on how I did that. If you like to achieve the same kind of look, that's basically how you do it. I also stuck in some of that reindeer moss in there to kind of hide little spots that were open. It might get tweaked again. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not putting it out yet. But I wanted to get it ready so that it can go in. And right now I have to clean up this mess on this counter before my wife Marianne gets home. And she won't be happy about that, especially if she has to start cooking. So I have a little bit of cleanup to do right now. I'm going to put this aside, put it away, and pull it back out. I see little things I have to tweak still, like that flower on the left-hand side, and a little bit here and there that needs to be done. But that's basically it. So like I said, I hope you enjoyed that. And if you just stumbled on me, please considering subscribing to my channel. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. Leave me a message. I love hearing from you guys. I hope everybody is doing well. And I'll be seeing you really soon with the next installment of my Getting Ready for Fall. Take care, everybody. Take it easy. Bye-bye.